Hello, hello. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, back. I'm Nicholas. I'm a tarot reader, like medium, artist, dude. If you like what I'm doing here, hit that old like if you could, please. Helps the algorithm. Helps the Googlytics. Let's see what's coming out. Ooh, balance and success here. This can be a random reading. Spirit wants you to know about your current situation. That's too many. Oh. Someone's success is already here, but you might be like trying to force things. Don't try to force things. You manifested this. I'm gonna do more shorts. Or maybe just wear shorts. I don't know. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. We got the 5 of Swords, we got the Magician, we got Temperance, 6 of Wands. We got 7 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Someone is following their intuition, but it's like you're focused on maybe your focus is on some type of like defeat or ending, or maybe at like the lessons you. Actually, it's more like the lessons you learn. Maybe you feel distraught. Maybe you feel distraught after like having to leave somebody in the past. But this is actually your success. You might be like, this person could have been a breadwinner, bringing you money. Whoa, what was that? Yeah. We'll get to that. You're seeking deeper knowledge, which is good. You're really going within. You're probably looking at your lower subconscious, and you're allowing your intuition to seep through your subconscious. So you're probably seeing like a lot of symbology. But the things you're doing are a cause for celebration. You should be like, if you're in a headspace of like, I have to like force things, or like distraught from like leaving things in the past, you should actually be patting yourself on the back. I see some type of union in the outcome here, but you're kind of looking at like what you have invested in your life right now. You're just tending to your own garden. So like, I know there is a sense of success and balance that you've just acquired, but it's new to you. Maybe you're feeling the need to control things or control yourself. You're just trying to have self-control, because we see the devil here in your surroundings, or what Spirit wants you to know. Sorry. So there might be like this attachment to negative self that's allowing you to like feel bad over something that should be good, like you should be looking at as good. For some of you, maybe you had to leave a person or play, like I said, in the past. But I think you're seeing that as you manifest, things are coming out more in your fruition. There's a bit they're saying take it slow, the Knight of Pentacles. You might even see like the oasis on the horizon, but you're just playing it cool, which is good. You're allowing the energies to combine and alchemize in such a way where you're being shown the Two of Cups here and the Queen of Wands, and your hopes and fears. It's like you're seeing the things come to fruition that you've wanted for a long period of time. And even though it's taking time, and now it's coming in, you're re-questioning it. So going with the flow is like it's really good for you right now. You might be really in your emotional body, because it might be like a lot to process. There's a big emphasis on Venus, so whatever aspects in your chart of Venus, you might have an Earth sign. They might have an Earth placement in your sign. I mean, Earth placement in your Venus. This Two of Cups. What is that about? Two of Cups. Spirit. 7, 8 Cups. I think you're realizing that taking things slow in your relationships with people is what's going to get you the success that you want in a two of Cups soulmate relationship. And this is indicative of like anything that comes in fast is probably supposed to leave fast, and everything that comes in slow and takes its time, especially with you or yourself, that's when you know it's good, it's meant to stay. Now, this devil energy reflects on that with maybe you want something to change drastically, but it would end drastically. So being consciously aware of that, the Knight of Pentacles is showing up. So it's like you're really listening to your intuition. You're taking your time with yourself and you're allowing things to be, as opposed to rushing into something for 3D-based gratification. Sound like robot. 3D-based gratification. Oops. Ooh. Has to do with options for some of you. Maybe some of you are like have open options. I'm not talking to somebody that like sleeping with other people, but like people that, because with this Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups and like the King of Swords, like I see you being single and like cutting out people or options. Now that you're taking your time, you're realizing that some of the energies that are coming towards you are like lessons instead of blessings. There's a lot of emphasis on like creativity and self-nurturing and like having integrity and like loyalty to self. You might be focused on like changing the way you look. Wow, it's really high pitch here. Right here. Whoa. 3, 4, 5. So there's a lot of progress. 3:45 on the clock here in California. You made a lot of progress by stepping away from this devil energy and seeing what's supposed to be meant for you. And like now that this singleness has really hit you, like you're not just like, you're not about to go pick no low-hanging fruit. So you've done a lot, like you really need to give yourself a pat on the back. They gave you this magician in the past too. You were missing something in order to manifest, and I think it was patience. So to bring balance and success in your life, it's really about patience. Trusting yourself, which you are. But there's like, you might have Taurus in your chart where you're, or some type of like stubbornness. You could have water in your chart too. You could be a Scorpio. But there's or even Sagittarius. Delving deep into the esoteric, and a lot of this has to do with knowledge too. So you've probably been working a lot on knowledge of self, knowledge of others. A lot of people are respecting you more too. With the success, it's like a lot of people didn't see this was in you. Excuse me. Some of you are feeling like something's too good to be true, and you have this reflex to cut it out, but you don't want to make the wrong decision, so it's like you're just taking your time. This is like emotional intelligence at its best. Yeah, you're not worried about it. You know you have a lot more to offer than some of the options you had. Some of the options in the past that are keeping you stuck. Yeah, the Alchemist. I don't just want to pop out, but not just back. Some of you are too concerned with sexual matters, or the people that are coming towards you are too concerned with sexual matters. But as you see this, it's like making you grow. Like you're seeing this, you're cutting it out, you're making it grow. You're tending to your garden. You're seeing. For some of you too, you're having some of you are having a hard time with money. So it's like, as the money's coming in, you're not allowing superficial 3D based relationships to like distinguish your decision making, and not allow yourself you're not allowing things to get in the way of your success, because you're waiting out for like this Two of Cups, and you don't mind and if you haven't really got to this point yet, you will be. There'll be some epiphany you're having. But you're leaving a lot, the old, when we have types in relationships, I think that your type has changed a lot since you've started just being in relationships in general, opposite sex relationships, growing up to now. Some of you could perm your hair. Big perm. Some of your third eye has been lit up. Some of you had a download about the quality of your manifestations and how it's bumped you up, and how things are coming back full circle to test you, because there's always darker energies trying to bring you back down to its level. Excuse me. Some throat chakra. You're hard time to speak up for yourself, but now that's being fixed also. Somebody's not afraid of going after what they want. It's the way you hold yourself in a higher light now. You're I'm never gonna allow whatever happened to happen again. And there could be this forcefulness too with this Five of Swords. Maybe you're trying too hard to focus on the right thing to do when you just need to relax with that. Let me see what's up with that. Justice. For some of you are seeking karmic justice. You need to get rid of that. There's something that did you wrong. But there's also, I'm speaking actually, they said strike that, reverse it. Wrap on and off. So, you got the success and you leveled up because you forgave somebody. And you're not looking at when are they getting their karma, or this person was so bad to me. You're accepting what happened, and your guides are telling you through signs and synchronicities that you've been making the right choice by being in this forgiveness mode and nurturing self. So if that resonates with you, maybe drop it in the comments. You want to do funny faces? Gotta laugh, man, gotta laugh. Someone's not scared about things running out of time. Maybe you used to feel like life was just going by so fast, or maybe you weren't progressing so much in something. But now you're accepting it and just being accepting of the ride and the spiritual journey, which is actually bringing you a lot more happiness than you've ever thought possible, even if you are alone. And it's a beautiful thing in itself, just to be present and not need validation from others, or the attention, because I see somebody used to seek attention seeking for outside validation. That's not for all of you. Do look stoic when I do this to my beard. It's a weird nervous habit I have when I read. Some of you want to start something else too. See something to do with the medical field. Maybe you want to be a nurse, a chiropractor, drug abuse counselor. I was kind of actually thinking about all three of those. But there's this emphasis on some skill that there's kind of out of your boundaries, you would never think that you might want to do, but you're gonna be really successful at it. So if you thought about doing one thing, or you're at a job where you're unhappy, there's some type of healing, medical field, something like that, that's gonna bring you a lot of abundance. So start checking out schools, and you're gonna see that you get a scholarship. You're being bought into this energy because this is about your life path, your North Node. And it's going to actually teach you a lot about self-respect, and like you're going to look back at it and see like somebody in some situation and be like, wow, like that was me. It's going to be like coming full circle again. There's a lot of full circle here coming around. You wanted Queen of Coins in reverse. It did come out in reverse, and I was asking the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Coins is 6, so 67. Progress still. And we see that in reverse. It's like you're looking at some type of financial obligation or something like that, and you're not really seeing the fruits of your labor come. So with this Ace of Wands here, the Justice is not to force like something for some of you when it just turned into a career reading, but the challenge for you is to like really look at what you're doing now, believe in yourself of what you could do to make more money, and then going towards that without forcing, accepting that you have to restart, or like maybe you're not going to be the best at something, because I feel as though you're seeking past like the learning period and not like being in that part of the journey for this money thing that came up. But it's actually going to make you a lot happier and a lot more emotionally stable and proud of yourself, and like you're going to carry this 6 of Wands energy and balance, the Temperance card, through that. Especially the Magician and the High Priestess, like 1, 2, there's a lot of like progresses. So this is a very, this reading is like progressing. It's all about progression. Believing in yourself and things that you never thought possible for yourself. I think I said that already. But you're getting downloads from your guides telling you how to move forward. And it's kind of like spitting in the face of the devil, where he tried to keep you bound. You've already been released from some type of like toxic pattern. Yeah, you just don't see it with the moon. 18. Yeah. You might be holding on to money a little bit too tightly, or blocking your emotions. This is more like emphasis on, as this all happens, just save some money, because you might be called to make some type of like journey. Some of you, yeah, there's a big emphasis on like getting out of the city if you live in a city, and doing some self-care. Self-care Saturday. Next Saturday, do some self-care. Anyways, if you like what I'm doing here, hit the old like, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, you know where the information is. It's in that box down there. No, that's not good. Anyways, Wheel of Fortune's turning. Change the subject. And yeah. Feel free to contact me for a reading if you want to look more in depth about your personal situation, as these readings are general. But if it resonates, comment in the box. Hope you have a good day. Oh, talk outside. You're going towards money though, so it's all good. Believe in yourself. Peace. Peace and chicken grease.